Hey, good morning. It's Monday, July 13th, almost halfway through the month already. And from our daily liturgy, I'd like to read for our first reading. It's from the prophet Isaiah. It's chapter 1. When you come in to visit me, who asked these things of you? Trample my courts no more. Bring no more worthless offerings. Your incense is loathsome to me. New moon and Sabbath, calling of assemblies, octaves and wickedness, these I cannot bear. Your new moons and festivals I detest. They weigh me down, I tire of the load. When you spread out your hands, I close my eyes to you. Though you pray, the more I will not listen. Your hands are full of blood. Wash yourselves clean. Put away your misdeeds from before my eyes. Cease doing evil, learn to do good. Make justice your aim, redress the wrong, hear the orphan's plea, defend the widow. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. It was many years ago. And I was meeting in my rectory on a Saturday afternoon. I'd say it was a group of Knights of Columbus. Their hall was right across from the church itself. And I spoke first to the knight in charge at the time about having a soup kitchen there to feed the poor in the afternoons, since their building was not used. He was all for it. We made a deal that he would let us use it, and if I would sort of be the mentor for trying to start a youth night, Knights of Columbus for the teenagers. I said, okay, that's a good trade-off. I'll be their spiritual chaplain. But anyway, we called the meeting with the other knights. I said, okay, I thought it was just a matter of explaining what's going on, and they're in my living room, and boy, the meeting took a turn. They were dead set against having us feeding the poor. And they sort of lambasted me. We don't want them here. We feed them. We'll be filled with them. They'll just bring people from all over would come. And they just totally opposed the idea of having a soup kitchen, which, by the way, Mother Teresa told the Knights they should do that. Again, I'm not trying to criticize the Knights. This is just one example, one time, a particular group. And I was stunned and shocked and disappointed. I thought we had an agreement. So as they're really arguing with me, they looked at their watches and said, oh, we got to go. We have to go usher and get ready for Mass, for the Vigil Mass on Saturday. And so they got up and left. And I said, wow. Because when I think of that, I think of the words here we have from Isaiah, make justice your aim, redress the wrong, hear the orphan's plea, defend the widow. Learn to do good. And so going to Mass church is important. But like God told them, I don't give me your sacrifices, your prayers, if you're not going to do this work of charity, especially when it's possible and it's available to you. And guess we're honest, we're all guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. We're okay coming to church, but to assist and help the poor, well, we may have some reservations. But you hear how through Isaiah, speaks so strongly. I'm tired of that. This is what God wants us to do. Make justice our aim, hear the orphan's plea, defend the widow, learn to do good. May that be our driving force for us. God bless you.